Alright boys, welcome to NCP Week 1 versus Wagon, who you can check out in the top right hand corner. And if you missed the team builder, be sure to check that one out as well. The energy is going to be a little bit low in this video because my daughter is asleep in the other room and we do not want to wake her. So he is going to be Terra Fairy on that Sinastra, which is obviously what we talked about, one of the three types that we expected that he could be. And he actually does not bring Hoopa on Bound, which I'm very surprised to see. Instead brings the Muck Alola. So I'm a little worried that we're a little under prepped for that Makalola. I assume you're going to be Poison Touch. That Makalola could be like AV is what I'm thinking right now for the Iron Bundle. I know that it actually does check Iron Bundle fairly well. We're going to be modest specs though, so like fairly well is not going to be the best. Yeah, I mean, it still takes 33% minimum from a Hydro Pump or from a Blizzard. So we're going to hop in here. I am still going to lead the bundle. I like it still into everything not named Rotom. And if he leads the Muck, we can just flip turn. I'm not entirely sure into what anymore. But bundle still gives us a good matchup into most things, so that's what we're gonna do. Have fun to Wagon Man. This is gonna be his first ever Wi-Fi game. I'm so excited. And look, we got a Venusaur plushie right with us today because Rupert is here with us in the game. Fart plug. All right. Thank you, Wagon. We're gonna see he leads Hot Tub, which is gonna be the Sinastra. Okay, so we are just gonna be able to flip turn on this Pokemon. We're gonna get to know a little bit about his set. What kind of damage are we expecting if he is max Fizz Def, which is what I'm expecting. The difference is going to be 4 to 5% versus 6 to 7%. So we're going to have to really see what's up here. I do think Flip Turn is just the play. We don't have a great pivot into this initially. It's probably just going to be Venusaur, actually. It is, in fact, just going to be Venusaur. We're just going to Flip Turn here. We're going to see maybe he's leading this because he wants to get his Terra off immediately. So he has a real pivot into the Gouging Fire. I'm also very, very glad that I went with Mono Heat Crash Gouging Fire. He's going to throw that Terra off now, so that's fantastic to know, and also makes this Venusaur switch in a whole lot easier. So he is going to go ahead and Terra. Let me write that down. We have to count how much damage we do with this flip turn afterwards, but it's going to be a flip turn. It's going to be very easily Venusaur. Oh, that's a crit. That's not a crit. He's offensive. He's offensive Sinastra. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's going to be... Oh, I almost clicked on Hawlucha. It's going to be Venusaur here pretty easily. He could be like a Calm Mind variant. That could be pretty scary. Shadow Ball. Okay. We are AV, so we should take this pretty well. He might be Specs. Holy shit. 301 to 181, 120. Maybe like Shadow Tag, maybe? Or Spell Tag. Spell Tag, Max, Split Tag, Modest for sure. He's gonna be Shadow Ball. We're gonna take 1. We did how much with Flip Turn? We did 15% with Flip Turn. That's not right. He should not take that much damage. Are we sure that wasn't a crit? My play here is still just go for the Sludge Bomb. So that's what we're gonna do. As he's probably gonna go into Gliscor. Probably could have made like a double on that play, but it's early game. There's no need to do that. He's gonna go to Fart Plug here, which is gonna be Gliscor. It's gonna be the ground type. It's actually gonna be Iron Moth here, and we're actually gonna break that Air Balloon. So Air Balloon is gonna be popped here. I don't know how we did so much damage to the Sinastra. I'm so confused on that. So Iron Moth took 5, 10, 15, 20%, about 19% from the Sludge Bomb. This looks like just no HP. Pretty standard stuff. And we just go into Slowking here. Took about 20%, so it's gonna be about 81. Looking like no HP. He's just gonna go for the U-turn here. 393, 299, which I assume is going to be Timid. 94 damage. And see, this is where Hoopa Unbound is really scary, and I'm really shocked that he didn't bring it. This exact situation. He did 94. Yeah, it's just going to be Timid. He could go back out into Sinastra. That's probably what I'm expecting here. What the fuck is Gah? The Muck. Okay, yeah, that also makes sense here. I am 0 speed on this, right? Yeah. So I don't love my pivots into this. I think it's probably got to be Torkoal. Nothing else really wants to switch in here, and I don't want to lose the Scarf on Hawlucha. I think it's just got to be Torkoal. It just has to be. I like fire up a really free Flare Blitz, actually. He doesn't really have good pivots into Flare Blitz at all. I could also get Rocks up because he did not bring Fortress, so he does not have removal, and Iron Moth is not Boots, and we know that for sure now. So he's just going to knock off here. 343, 270. Poison Touch? No, we got lucky. Okay. 70s did 73 damage. With a knockoff, it's just going to be no investment. He's probably going to be AV, max special defense. And we are just going to go ahead and fire off rocks here. I just want to get my rocks up. Damn you, wagon. Alright, bro, I'm going to fucking flare blitz you then, bro. I'm going to do 60% to your dome with a flare blitz then. If that's what it's got to be, that's what it's got to be, I guess, man. If you want to force my hand like this. Damn, I should have just blitzed. I didn't even think about taunt. Taunt was a great burn. So he's not AV. So he might not be poison touch. He might be Figgy Berry, Gluttony, Recycle maybe, Taunt Recycle, Knockoff, and like Drain Punch for the bundle maybe, or Poison Jab maybe. This Flare Blitz, unless he switches in Rotom, is gonna do massive damage. I don't know what little Italian is, man. Gliscor, this is gonna do some pretty hefty damage to this Gliscor, man. Yeah, that's not bad. And you don't get Poison Heal this turn. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, holy shit. Fuck, that's fucking brutal. Damn, actually, out of everybody that I wanted this to happen to, they're just not wagging. Fuck, I'm actually a little upset about that. I know I was geeking a little bit, however, that fucking blows. 54, I'm gonna assume you're burned. Fuck, that's fucking awful. I'm assuming your Toxic Orb, that shit sucks, man. Damn, I did not want this to happen to wagon of everybody, bro. I mean, we get a lot of free pivots into a lot of different things right now. Earthquake's so free. I mean, I think I could just go hard in the bundle now. Like, you don't really threaten me, and I don't need HP on this bundle for literally anything. I could also go Slowking Chili. How many turns of stun do I have left? Like, I have a lot of options here. 2. I think I like Slowking Chili. Or just hard bundle. I'm just gonna hard bundle, man. I'm just gonna hard bundle. You don't threaten me at all. I'm really sorry about that. That fucking sucks, man. We're gonna go bundle here. Is he gonna get rocks up? We're just gonna flip turn out. I mean, you could also just potentially sack this Pokemon. Damn, that's so awful, man. I mean, we're gonna flip turn out. If you stay in, then we're gonna go into Slowking. Yeah, and otherwise, what do you go into? Probably the Muck. We just go back into Torkoal and we get a Rapid Spin off. I think I like that. We're gonna flip turn. You're gonna go back. You're gonna go into Muck here. We're gonna go Torkoal. We're gonna Rapid Spin. Yeah. This isn't gonna do any damage, like noticeable damage, because we are obviously in the sun. It's gonna do like 5% maybe. Chip is chip though. Like 5. Go back into Torkoal. Sun's not up. I don't really care. We're gonna spin. We don't want these hazards up. Oh, I don't have boots. I'm so stupid, man. Ah, you know what? This was probably the right play anyway. And he's gonna be Black Sludge. Okay. So he's probably maxed with that Black Sludge. He's gonna gunk and he's gonna miss. Wagon's getting fucked. I don't think that would have killed us, but obviously he probably would have poisoned us. Let me see. I really don't think that would have killed us. No, it wouldn't have killed us. Obviously, he had the chance to poison. After poison, it looks like it probably killed us. How much am I? It would have been very close. We probably would have still been alive, but I'm very low HP. So, damn, I'm very sorry about that, Wagon. Like, I just don't have a good pivot into this at all. What takes a gunk? Does Bundle take a gunk alright, actually? 54. Kind of. I mean, gouging absolutely chews it, but we don't want gouging to ever be in that position. I don't need Sun, per se. So I think I'm actually just going to get Rock Slap, since I should be... Oh, I'm not faster guaranteed, huh? Fuck, something minimum speed. I'm going to get Rock Slap. I don't think you're going to taunt here. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Okay, well, I am going to pivot now, because I don't do enough damage to really care to stay in here. I think I am just going to go Bundle. I don't really care about health on Bundle. I also don't really care about my item if you knock. I don't really have another pivot otherwise. Hydro can 2-hit KO if you stay in. And if you don't stay in, I think it puts us in a pretty good spot. If you go like Gliscor or whatever you want to go into, I think we're in a good spot either way. So he's going to switch out here. He's probably going to go into Gliscor, which means that we got into a really good spot here. He's going to go into Hot Tub. What do you... Sinastra? Sinastra. Okay. So, I know your specs. Likely specs, right? What do we see? Turn 1? Could you be Scarf? No, because you have to be like Spell Tag or something. Could I Oko you with a Hydro? You're Fairy. I can Oko you with a Hydro. I'm clicking Hydro, bro. You don't have a pivot on your team. He's gonna switch out here. He's gonna go into Rotom. I mean, this is still gonna be really good chip for what I assume is gonna be a Fizz Def Rotom. Oh, this is we 2-hit KO with this actually. Maybe not after Black Sludge. We missed. That's fine. We deserve it. I'm not mad at all. I am still gonna stay in though. I'm gonna click it again. I don't think I have a pivot. I can't pivot into anything, man. We're gonna rip another Hydro. Holy shit! He's gonna gunk and he's gonna miss now. This game's awful. This is horrible. This game sucks. I apologize. That would have done about half to us. He's not even. He's not max Spadef either. Because if he was max Spadef, it would have been really tight to get a 2-hit KO after Black Sludge. You're gonna go Rotom now. So we're gonna get to know a little bit about your set. You're gonna stack Light Square actually. Okay, that makes sense. Now you go Rotom. We go Venusaur. You Volt Switch on Venusaur, and you go into Iron Moth. On Iron Moth, we go into Slowking. You U-turn. You go back into Muck. Wet Daniel. Okay. So I think I'm okay with this. Eventually, it's gonna end up with Muck in front of the Slowking again. I could eat one knockoff Chili Reception out. I could eat one knockoff. Yeah, I think that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go Venusaur. He's gonna Volt Switch. He's gonna go Iron Moth. I'm gonna go Slowking. He's gonna U-turn. He's gonna go back into Muck. I'm gonna be in with Slowking, and I think I'm gonna Chili into Bundle and start ripping off Blizzards. Yeah, Volt. Welcome back, Iron Moth. Fart Plug. Here we go. This one's gonna be crazy, guys. We're gonna go right back into Slowking and he clicks U-turn. Oh, I should have calculated the damage on the Volt Switch from Rotom, so I would have known if you were invested or not. I have no idea if you are or not. And then, like I said, I think we have to chew this knockoff. I mean, we could just go hard in the bundle. I think I would rather have Hail Up though. Yeah, we're just in like a very similar situation. If we just go for the Chili Reception and Blizzard KOs this knockoff, we should chew. There's about 40. I mean, it's gonna do a lot of damage, but we're able to eat it. He's gonna knock off. We're gonna eat the Colbur. I mean, we're gonna be chipped down, and we're gonna need to find another opportunity to get in to get the Regenerator all the way up. However, we Chili. Could I go into Gouging? How much does Gunk do? No, you're not invested. No, Gunk does too much. I just go bundle it. Could I go Lucha, actually? I could go Lucha. Start putting pressure with Lucha? Would I rather that? Does Bundle... I think Bundle's just so unguardable, man. They're flying. Brave Bird. I would have to block Brave Bird to KO this. How much does Brave Bird do to Rotom Wash? 25 is your Fizz Step. I think I need more ship on Rotom before I go into Hawlucha. Confidently. But, I mean, we can get into Hawlucha pretty soon. Start clicking Brave Bird. I am going to click Blizzard now. If there's not a whole lot you can do. I mean, you can go Rotom. If you go Rotom, that's the chip that I want. So, to put everything in range of Lucha or Gouging Fire. That's what we're playing for at the moment. Okay, we Blizzard. This should knock him out based on how much damage we did earlier. It doesn't. We might have got max roll last time. He's gonna Gunk now. Deserved hit. Deserved poison probably. Wow, you are no investment. Deserved poison. I mean, we just Blizzard again. You could like be sneak, I guess, last. I think this was still the correct sequence. Maybe I should have went Lucha then to get the guaranteed KO. But HP on this doesn't really matter. We Blizzard again. Yeah, I mean, Iron Moth gets 2 KO'd from the range that it's at. So he's going to give us Muck, which is awesome because that Pokemon is actually really, really difficult for us to deal with. So goodbye, Muck. As long as you landed your knockouts or whatever, bro, we were in trouble. He's going to go Rotom here. It's honestly, it might even be worth... How much do I do with the Blizzard? I do 44 to 55 with Blizzard. I almost want to get this Blizzard off to put him potentially in range of Lucha. And keep Venusaur healthy for the Sinasha. That, like, I almost want to do that. I don't know if that would be worth it, though. Dude, 44 to 52. I mean, I could also just switch out, and now, like, Freeze Dry is literally unresisted at this point. Bundles, like, it's a kill every time it comes in. As long as I land... I mean, I can just click Blizzard. Yeah, I think I still just go Venusaur. Volt, you go back into Moth, I go Slowking, and then what do? You turn into what, then? Yeah, we can do this. We can play this. I like this now because you don't have Muck, so you can't go into that confidently, I guess. We go Rupert. Could you be, like, Thunder Wave now? You could Thunder Wave? He's gonna... Okay, so let's calculate this damage this time. 153 to 125. Yeah, you're gonna probably be no investment there. I mean, really, you don't have a great play here. You can go. I mean, you have to go Moth again. Like that's all you do, and then you go Moth, and you like U-turn again. I guess. Whoa, Mama. What is Whoa, Mama? Valiant. Okay, are you booster speed? No. So you click Psychic here potentially. I mean, I still just go Slowking, right? I always have Lucha to cover whatever you want to go for. I mean, I might even live a Psychic from this range, to be honest. Let me see if there's like any world I live a Psychic. I don't think you know. You know I'm AP. No, I don't. I think I just go Slowking still. I think I like going Slowking still. We can find out a little bit about what your set is. Are you like Specs? Which you could be, because you're not booster. Let me make a note of that. 308. He's gonna knock off here. Holy shit, you're banded? Life Orb, okay. So Slowking's way too valuable to lose here. We have to keep Slowking around. I think it's probably gonna be sacking Torkoal. But let me calculate a little bit just to see what we're expecting from that. I do think we just go sack Torkoal here. Knock off 231. No item. Life Orb. Are we looking at like max attack? That's looking like it could be a max attack rule. So I do think I am going to go ahead and pivot into Torkoal here. I don't think there's a world that we should live 2 of whatever you go for here. You probably go what? You could just go raw knockoff, or raw CC. Or you could go Spirit Break here. He's gonna Moonblast, so he's gonna be mixed. Okay. Speed 94. You're no special attack investment though. You're actually you're jolly. You have to be jolly. Max attack is interesting. I mean, I could sack this thing, go Venusaur. Probably what I am gonna do. Yeah, I mean, I just sack this, go Venusaur. I get Rocks up just in case. It's not gonna matter though. You are gonna KO me here. Actually, you're not gonna KO me here. You took, so 81% is what you're sitting at here. You're gonna go Hot Tub, which is gonna be Sinastria. I'm gonna get Rocks up here. I'm gonna spam Clear Smog until I die, just because you're like, you could be. I think your spell tag, you could be Calm Mind, which could be pretty annoying here. Do you get like Weather Ball maybe? So could I go hard into Venusaur? I could go hard into Venusaur, I guess. Keep this around for one more time. Feel like Max. Shadow Ball. I don't think you like spell tag. 118 max. You shouldn't kill Venusaur from this range, so we are gonna go hard into Venusaur here. I'm a little surprised that he did this. I don't really know what the game plan is here. You're like no investment. Swing Sap. Okay. I mean, I still just Sludge Bomb, right? Like I don't really lose anything. Do we have 2 turns of Sun? We do, so I just Sludge Bomb into potentially Earthquake, and that's fine. Or I could double Sludge Bomb if I expect him to go Moth switch out. I mean, I could Sludge Bomb like Weather Ball, probably. Because he's going to take 25 from Rocks. He's going to switch out here, he's going to go Iron Moth. It's fine. Fart Plug. So you're going to be very, very low after this. Oh, crit. Has to be. Doesn't matter, I don't think, for any calcs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now he lives Rocks one more time. So it shouldn't really matter. You're at 30%. So I kill you, what do? You go back into Valiant, I sack Torkoal, go back into Venusaur? I think so. I Earth... Oh, I'm Earth Power. I was not supposed to be Earth Power. It doesn't matter, though. I was supposed to be Earthquake. That's okay. Shouldn't matter. I mean, you just give me this Pokemon and they go Valiant after. You could definitely do that. No. You're going to switch out. You're going to go Sinastria, or you go Rotom calling me to do this. You go Wet Daniel. We see Wet Daniel come out. So we'll find out if your leftovers are not this turn. Your Boots. Your Boots. Okay. You are Boots. Good to know. So... obviously, this is like what I want to be in on you. I go like Slowking. And absorb it and get more HP back from Regen. I actually could. I could go Gouging just to soak this up. I don't really want to. Gouging doesn't take any damage from this at all, though. And what do you do after that? You go Sinastria. I go back into Venusaur. I think I'm gonna go Gouging to soak this up. Although I don't love it. I'm gonna go Gouging, soak this up. Like, you could Thunder Wave off a Choke. If you Thunder Wave off a Choke, I don't even think Gouging's, like, super crucial important, because he's kept the 2 pieces alive that make it to where Gouging, like, can win the game. He is gonna catch me with a Thunder Wave. Okay. Awesome. Good play by him. We're gonna go for... How do I want to do this? Because Sinasha can get very annoying. So what I need now, like I said, I don't think gouging fire is the most important, so I don't think that actually matters a whole lot. It does still take a hit from the Valiant and it's able to OHKO back, but I don't think that we were ever going to be able to find an in-game with this Rotom healthy. So what I should have done before and just sack Torkoal. Go Venus for the following turn. I'm going to sub first. I'm going to sub right now. I'm going to see what he wants to do. Into me. Yeah, he's going to go Sinasha. He's going to take 12. Yeah, we paralyze. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. So you're 88. I mean, you're going to Shadow Ball. And the problem is you like max special attack. So Shadow Ball is a little bit too much. If you're Calm Mind, that could be problematic too. I think I have to go hard into Venusaur as much as I don't want to. And then Sludge Bomb. We'll go hard Venu, we'll Sludge Bomb. You'll live if you are Calm Mind, which you could be. I think you are Calm Mind String Sap at this point. No, he's just going to Raw String Sap. Okay. So you're going to be back at 100. So really, I don't think you made a whole lot of progress there. You kept this Pokemon healthy for... You kept this Pokemon healthy for gouging. Rotom is also healthy for gouging though. And gouging paralyzed, but I still don't think that I was ever able to find an in-game with gouging. So I don't think you gained a whole lot from that. He's going to go into Wet Daniel here. We're going to Sludge Bomb. Can we get a Poison? Like, chip on this is huge. So we don't get a Poison. We did 40, so you're at 60 right now. Does that tell us if you're Fizz Def or Spud Def? So you are Fizz Def, so a Power Up actually does not kill you from this range. And I really don't want this to get paralyzed. I think I just go back into Gouging. I kind of just use Gouging as a little bit of fodder at this point. And now we're pretty close to winning with Hawlucha. We just need a little bit of chip on Sinasha. How much chip do we need on Sinasha, actually? Because you're offensive Sinasha, we actually don't need that much chip on Sinasha at all. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to Heat Crash here. I'm going to force a Strength Sap. Okay, Pain Split. That doesn't... Oh, wow. That did no damage to us, but gave him everything back. We're going to Heat Crash here. That does some sizable damage still. What are you at now? 60, 66. Okay. We Heat Crash again. I still stand by Heat Crashing. We could also Morning Sun. I don't really like keeping this healthy, though, if the Rotom has Pain Split. So we Heat Crash. Heat Crash plus Rocks should put Sinasha in range of Hawlucha. It just needs like 30% chip, 12 plus potentially 18, I think is what we got here. So we really want to not get paralyzed here because that's going to force him to pick... it's going to force him to pick between Shrink Sap or Shadow Ball. We want to force the Shadow Ball if we can. We're going to Heat Crash here. Damn, maybe I do regret being paralyzed. Because I forgot your offense. That's so much fucking damage. So you're at about 62. So, how much is... So what are the point to where, if he doesn't click Strength Sap here, Hawlucha should get a KO every time it comes in? Not if he's max Fizz Def Rotom, I suppose. I don't know if he was, though, based on the Heat Crash. I think he's pretty fast Rotom, actually. Regardless, I go Venusaur here. That doesn't change. You don't have a good pivot into Venusaur. In fact, I think you might want to Shadow Ball to put damage onto the Venusaur now. He's in a really tough spot. Because Venusaur also kind of just wins once the sun goes up. He's going to Shadow Ball here. It actually depends on what range we're put in, because we could be put in range of Vacuum Wave from the Valiant. We are, in fact, put in range of Vacuum Wave from the Valiant. I Sludge Bomb here. It doesn't matter. What do? Do you hope you're faster? I don't think you're faster. You could be faster, based on what we've seen from you so far. No, we're like max speed, aren't we? No, we're max speed. You're not faster. No, I think it's impossible. Yeah, it's not possible. Okay, so we Sludge Bomb. We do... I think you sack Moth here. You give up on Moth for sure. Go Rotom. Go Wet Daniel. Let's see Wet Daniel. Fart Plug. He does sack Fart Plug. Okay. He does sack Iron Moth. We're going to start getting Hawlucha in, though. And we're going to start putting a lot of pressure on. We're gonna go. We gotta sack something. We probably sack Slow King now. We probably sack Slow King now, especially now that we know that he's not booster speed. Valiant. Yeah, I think we sack Slow King. 208. I mean, we're gonna die to a knockoff. And it loses to the other two Pokemon. We sack Slow King for sure. We hope you click Moonblast for whatever reason. So we go Slow King, we sack Slow King, we go Hawlucha. He's gonna oh, he is gonna Moonblast. Okay, so we should live this. We actually chew that shit up. Special attack falls, doesn't matter, so we get 2 rounds of Life Orb chip on you. 66. Could I switch out and live a knockoff? That'd be fucking stupid. Why would I do that? Do I Psychic just in case, or do I Chili just in case? I think I Chili just in case. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Chili just in case. He's gonna Moonblast, he's gonna take us out. He's gonna be at 56% now. We could also go... Do you die to Bundle? Oh, no, no, no. You have Vacuum Wave. No, we don't go Bundle here. We go Lucha, always. Lucha. We're going to throw that Terra off now. And we're going to U-turn, I think. As Rotom comes in, and then we Freeze Drive with Bundle and we get a kill. No, he's going to switch out. Okay, I think we win the game now. But I think we go Bundle now, we force a KO. Like, there's literally nothing that he can do. I think if he stayed in there, it actually would have been kind of dicey. We Terra. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that he can do. Unless he's like, No, I have no idea what he can do. We U-turn, we go Bundle, we Freeze Drive, we get a KO. You go back into Valiant, we sack Torkoal. And then we go back into Hawlucha. And now Rotom's at the point to where we Brave Bird twice and win. Or you have to sack something and then go Rotom, right? What are you at? Are you at 50, like on the dot? Yeah, no, so you died to 2 Brave Birds now. Yeah, I think the game's wrapped up now. I think we win with Hawlucha. Like, it's pretty hard for us not to at this point. We Freeze Dry, we kill this, or we kill Sinasha. And if we kill Sinasha, then Gouging also wins. I think. How much does the Life Orb, like, non-invested Moonblast do to me? We're gonna Freeze Dry. So we kill so Hawlucha wins no matter what now. We just go Lucha Brave Bird twice and win. You go Valiant now, you try to get a Vacuum Wave KO. Because this still has use into the Sinasha. I know we probably win regardless, however, to be as safe as possible, I think we do sack Torkoal. Because this can still KO the Sinasha if, like, things get really dicey. So you're at, like, what, you're at 49 now? 50 on the dot. You're gonna kill Torkoal. We're gonna get the Sun up. This also helps us with, like, Gouging. Calx potentially. He's gonna Vacuum Wave. Down goes Torkoal. We get 40% now. We go Lucha. We Brave Bird twice and we win. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to get him out of this. And then if Sinasha, for some fucking reason, is like Endure, Custap, it KOs Hawlucha, we still have Bundle now that's able to KO guaranteed. We have Venusaur that can outspeed it in the sun. I don't think there's a way that we can possibly lose this at this point. There we go. Okay. Right, this dies. Yeah. This should in fact die. Alright, so good game to Wagon, man. Obviously, we played 5v6 because that Gliscor got burned by Flare Blitz immediately, and it did put pressure on the Torkoal with the Stealth Rocks. However, it was definitely way more fucking useless than it needed to be. So I apologize to that. Obviously, out of anybody that I wanted that to happen to, it's not Wagon, especially not in his first Wi-Fi game, so that sucks. But be sure to show Wagon some love, guys. He makes some awesome content. He always helps me build my teams. He's very, very helpful to what I do here. And honestly, these past couple seasons couldn't have happened without him. So good game to Wagon, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.